Evil Dead Rise is a 2023 supernatural horror film written and directed by Lee Cronin. It is the fifth installment in the Evil Dead film series, and it tells the story of Beth and Ellie. Beth is played by Lily Sullivan, and Ellie is played by Alyssa Sutherland as two estranged sisters trying to survive and save their family from demonic creatures. So forth. Now, the movie starts off with friends at a lake. One of them is possessed with the demon, and then we go a day earlier. We see Beth, who is kind of a roadie, or in Ellie's eyes, a groupie, and she comes back and tries to figure out and wants to ask Ellie for certain things because Beth is pregnant. Now, Ellie is trying to raise three children on her own, and it's Danny, Bridget, and Cassie. Now, after an earthquake, one of the kids finds something in the depths of this apartment complex, and it's Evil Dead Rise for a reason, and because of the apartment high rise for that matter, and the way the title sequence and screen came up was absolutely mind blowing and fantastic. This movie is very different. What you see in the trailer is what you get. If you want a story, put that aside, go see a different movie. This movie is filled with horror, grotesque scenes, shock factor, and makes you say, holy shit, what the hell just happened? The aspect of everything is clear and there, but it's just brutal and in your face, which is what an Evil Dead movie is supposed to be. Now, when you heard that this movie was getting made again, it's like, oh, another Evil Dead movie. No, this was done differently and better. The aspect of the cinematography was great. When the lights go out in the apartment and they have to use certain aspects of the candlelight, fire, the lightning, and the rainstorm that's happening outside. And while everything's happening on this one floor, everybody else in the apartment complex is so lost or whatever, they don't hear anything, which was kind of a interesting factor and kind of didn't make any sense, which kind of brought the movie down a little bit. But listen, Alyssa Sutherland as Ellie is great, in your face. Just the makeup, the aspect of the demonic creatures, and how everything is really, really fun. Bridget is also there, and Danny, but the little girl who plays Cassie is absolutely phenomenal. She has this thing that she makes out of a head doll and like a stick, and she calls it Staffany. She does use it in this movie. The blood is there, the gore is there, the gallons of blood that was used. It's in your face and crazy. There, for me, there's a nice little homage from The Shining in this with the blood sequence in an elevator, and then with the shotgun, the chainsaw, and then Beth saying, "Come get some." It's absolutely great. It's so well done. The movie is only 97 minutes long. We understand the aspect of what the book is, the Necronomicon, and it's just there. And then we see the aspect of how everything happened, how the girl in the beginning got possessed, all the while another different story was happening. There are a lot of interesting factors in this. And when someone gets possessed, we see that the book is foreshadowing certain things because it's turning into this, these humans are turning into these creatures, and the characters are just doing their own thing, but it's absolutely insane. What you don't see in the trailer that's different from the movie, and what you don't see in the movie that's different from the trailer, is that some of the shock and awe, like the big aspect of the creature at the end. Wow. Absolutely love that, and how everything was, and the traumatic experience that Cassie's going through. Like, what? Wow. Like, how does everything fit the mold in this? Lee Cronin wrote a great, great film. I know we needed a beginning and how to see how everything happened. And then we get to the point where, okay, it's a day earlier. Fine. I understand that. But then we know that everyone, is kind of, dead in a way. It's Evil Dead Rise. I mean, what more could you want? Something that is confined in a apartment complex, an apartment for that matter, is just interesting. The aspect of the kind of topic of being a mother is there. How Ellie's trying to raise her three children, and Beth is trying to become a mother. And then it's just the whole aspect of everything, how everyone turns into the demons. Like, it's just absolutely insane, but it's done so well. It's kind of funny moments at times, but then it makes you go, holy shit. There's a lot of great camera work where we see things from in the background and just comes up and creeps in on you. It's really done so well. Like I said, if you're going into this wanting a story, go see a different movie. If you want to watch this for the gore, the horror, watch it for that. It's there, and I love the fisheye lens through the peephole that was used as Ellie is just wreaking havoc in the apartment hallway, and then we see everything happening through Beth's eyes of what she's saying, and we see it too. Oh, it's done so well, and then like the aspect of the voices changing back and forth, and it's just a disgusting manner of how this movie is. This is what Evil Dead is. This is what Evil Dead is supposed to be, and it's absolutely a joyous time at the movies. This is fun. And for people who said this movie is shit, I mean, you don't understand horror. You don't understand anything other than the genre and the subject matter, because this is what this is, and it's absolutely great. And I'm curious to see if they're going to make a sequel to this with different characters and continuing the story, or will we get Beth coming back and the whole aspect of blood, how everything is, and the manipulation. So well done, so good. I really applaud and commend Lee Cronin for directing a phenomenal movie, especially writing and directing it. Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi were both executive producers. There are some Sam Raimi aspects to it with the homages to certain scenes from the Evil Dead film series, also with the camera work and the close-up shots and how everything was done with the fast-paced camera movements. Really, really good. For me, Evil Dead Rise gets 4 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Evil Dead Rise. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What do you think about the aspect of the story? Do you think things could have been done differently? Do you see this franchise continuing? And what is your favorite movie in the Evil Dead film series? And did you enjoy the TV show Ash versus Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell? And do you think another kind of Evil Dead movie should happen with Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi, or should they just stay behind the scenes and just produce? And do you want to see other aspects of how this story is and how it goes? Or did you enjoy this where it didn't take place in the cabin or in the woods, but took place out in the city? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked, and let me know what rating you would give Evil Dead Rise. And be sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for new review videos on my channel. I'll see you all in the next review video, and thank you for tuning in.